Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my RV kitchen. Bailey, say hi friends. She's just sitting there waiting for Mike to get home. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different than I have done. Cook dinner together. So we are much further out from civilization than we were when we were in the Atlanta area. So we don't go out nearly as much, which is probably a good thing. But I want to do like maybe kind of what we eat in an RV. I do a lot of crock pot cooking. We do some grilling. So tonight I am going to attempt Philly cheesesteaks. I'm just gonna dive right in. And we're gonna start with slicing onions. I already have some frozen sliced bell pepper from my garden from last year. We're gonna get those sauteing. And then once those have softened pretty good, I am going to slice up these thin, I think they're ribeye, I'll check that. But I'm gonna slice those up and we're gonna drop them in. So cook with me. Let's hang out, see how good we can make this turn out. Okay guys, so let me grab my last pouch. Yep, July of 2022. I have these sweet peppers. Some of them are looking pretty sad. You can see how that's getting a little wrinkly. Let me see if I can salvage any of these to go with. Okay, so sweet peppers, bell peppers. I have 2 onions, a medium to large, and then a kind of a small. We'll do both of those. We'll do some minced garlic. Then we have our steak. It is called beef chuck roll, thin sliced. So I don't know, it may not even be the proper thing to use for a Philly, but we're gonna find out. Fingers crossed. I have my, what is this called? Stainless steel pan. And I just recently have learned if you will get your pan incredibly hot, that it makes your stainless steel nonstick. So we're gonna let that get nice and warm. All right, our pan is getting hot, so I need to hurry with these onions. I really need a bag. Let me find a bag. It's sprouting. It's a good thing we're using it today. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use that one. It's kind of has a browning color and just kind of a translucenty, and it's just got this big old core thing. So I'm going to get this chopped really quickly, and then I'm going to show you how hot this pan gets. Let's do this hot pan test. Hang on. Okay, so when your pan is hot enough, it won't just puddle. I just have some tap water. It won't just puddle, it will the beads will dance away. And this has been heating since we've been cutting, so I feel like it's gonna be ready. So let's see what it does. That is a hot pan. That's what you're looking for. So I apologize for the angle. I have since this video ordered a tripod and a couple of other things to help with the quality of the videos that I share with you guys. So be on the lookout. Do a little bit of black pepper. All right, I'm just gonna let these simmer and try to cook down. While this is simmering, I'm gonna slice the steak up. So as you're getting ready to see, when I pull the steak out of this packaging, it is really thick for a Philly cheesesteak. It's thin for a steak, but it's really thick for a sandwich. So I would really be curious and grateful if you would share below what your favorite steak cut is for things like a Philly cheesesteak. I would love to do this again, and the flavor was good. The texture was good. It did have a little bit of chew, but it wasn't anything that we couldn't handle. but I do think if it was a thinner steak, it would have worked out better all the way around. So just leave in the comments below if you don't mind what you use for a Philly or what you recommend. Well, it's looking good and it's smelling good. I'm just not sure what the texture is going to be like, so we'll see. That's what it's looking like. Give it a quick stir. I'm trying to get all the liquid out. See how nice at the end? Nothing is sticking. Pretty. Let's hope it tastes good. So Michael's here. He's going to do a taste test on our Philly cheese steak and tell us what he thinks. Honest opinion. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Well, how's the texture? Too chewy? Am I going to like it?
I think we'll, yeah.
Not too chewy. Flavor is okay? Is it too salty?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to night 2 of what we eat in an RV for dinner. So we're outside, obviously, and we have some green peppers on the griddle. Just got it turned on. This is really only my second time to cook on this. The first time I didn't cook on it, Michael did. He made bacon. So we have gone through the seasoning process 4 times, and this is our first time to cook, and we've chosen bacon. Michael said he feels like he's working in a restaurant because he's just got all kinds of cooking space. And tonight we have some smoked sausages, we have some green peppers, and I have some purple onions going down, left over from our weekend. Put a little olive oil on before I got started. We've got our peppers and onions. I wanted to get these going before we throw on the sausages. Even though I should just go ahead and throw the sausages on probably, because we kind of like them to have a nice brown. I think I'm going to do that. So there we go. Sizzling away. Again, still learning this. I'm not exactly sure how much oil I need to use. I've seasoned it. It's been cooked on a couple of times now. Well, once. This is the second time. So I did put a little bit extra of that olive oil I just showed. I usually do turkey sausages, and that's what I had in my Walmart order, but this is what was substituted because they were out, which is fine. I don't mind, but look at, I mean, it has its own fat. You can see it cooking out there. Ooh, look at that. Oh, heck yeah. Here, if I do this in a pan, it takes forever. That's beautiful. This is one of my favorite meals. We used to serve this with like the mashed cauliflower, which is a really good combination. I hope that's not too loud in your ear. I'll find out when I'm editing. Oh, I need to get one of those steaming lids. That's exactly what would be great for this one. I'm gonna throw some of these vegetables over here and some of this flavor. So that's dinner for tonight. Hey guys, welcome back. If you've ever made taco soup, you know there is nothing easier than browning your ground beef. Combine all of the ingredients into a crock pot and let it simmer away. So that's what we're doing. So the ground beef is just about there. Let me say once more, I apologize for the angle. I promise we are a work in progress. We are tweaking it out over here. So just be on the lookout for future videos. We are going to improve the quality of these videos, but I sure appreciate your patience and appreciate you guys hanging out and sticking with us while we're figuring it out. So yeah, thanks again. Okay, so we are going to add in some seasoning. We're gonna add a little bit of onion powder. I don't measure, I just pour until it looks right. Garlic powder. A little bit of the homemade ranch seasoning we made together a couple of weeks ago. Give it a good shake. Let me grab a little bit of cumin and chili powder. Ooh, it is smelling good in here. I said I was gonna drain these black beans, but I got a different type. I got this Bush Taco Fiesta black beans and a mild chipotle sauce. And I may not drain these because I don't want to rinse off that chipotle sauce. I love chipotle, anything. The smokiness, the spice is usually just right. I think I'm just gonna dump it all in. I don't really smell a lot of chipotle. And they go. They smell nice. It's just not a very heavy smell. So I'm gonna change my mind a little bit. I was gonna dump all this in the crock pot, but that's just dirtying another dish. So I intentionally tried to make a small amount. I'm still learning to cook for 2 people. So I just did 1 pound of fairly lean ground beef, 1 can of beans, 1 small package of corn, 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. So I'm just gonna make it all right here in this pan that I cooked the ground beef in. It is coming along. I went ahead and dumped in our beans and our corn and our rotel. Looking yummy. Anyway, I was saying I was gonna pull out another pot, but that just seemed unnecessary dishes to wash. So here we are. We're just gonna do it in the same skillet I did the hamburger meat. And it may be not traditional, but it will work. Look at this, and it's looking delicious. So that's pretty much done. I'm gonna pop the lid on and I'm gonna turn it on low and let it just simmer until Michael gets home. And then we will enjoy a nice warm taco soup for dinner tonight, and quick and easy. So thank you guys for watching. So Michael and I, hi Michael and I.
Hi Michael and I.
We are at a new restaurant to us. Most pretty view. Here we are for our
Early off from work unexpectedly. Father's Day Eve.
That's right. What'd you think?
Good, really good.
Alrighty, so we wrapped up this week with a quick camp trip with our kids, and it was such a blast. As you see here in this clip, we grilled some marinated steaks on our griddle. These are from the cow we recently had processed. They were so good. Oh my goodness. So we're going to wrap up this video here. I just want to take a moment, like I always do, and say thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. We know time is precious. And we don't take that for granted. So thank you again for sharing your time with us. If you have made it this far in the video and you have not yet subscribed, we would love it if you click that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, like this video, and make sure that you get notifications when we put a new video up. We hope you're all doing well, and we will see you all again really soon.